Kumamoto, it's got a real vibe. Beautiful, old meets new, friendly mascot, and izakayas for days. The one I chose last night, awesome. Fish cakes with cheese, deep fried daikon, oxtail, and spicy dried ramen. Top bins. And to think, this city almost got skipped. Very happy that I took the time to visit. Before I leave, I cycle up for a better look at Kumamoto Castle, which is looking absolutely gorgeous, even when under renovation. The trams, they roll right into Kumamoto Station. I want to jump on, just to see where they take me. But it's time to leave. Inside, the station platforms are constructed in wooden beams. Super impressive. And Japanese craftsmanship on full display. I board a local train to Kurume Station, ready for the final push to Fukuoka. Lunch is a lucky find. An udon and tempura spot buzzing with locals. A real hidden little gem that I just stumble upon. Rolling towards Fukuoka, I reflect. I kinda rolled the dice, barely researched. Those mechanical hiccups in episode 2, they had me worried. But here I am, 18 days later, and it's been quite a trip. A few brutal rides, like that Beppu hill climb, but then, every evening, felt like a win. With a side of dread for the next day's grind. Favourite cities? Well, Nagasaki springs to mind. It was a treasure, especially staying in Minamiyame. And Kumamoto's mix of modern and cozy stole my heart. Favourite towns? I gotta say Karatsu's nature, castle, and izakayas kick things off. Isahaya with its footbridge was an utter gem, and that pottery village near Imari, Okawachiyama, was pure tranquility. I pull into a combini for a quick achai smoothie. Check this out. Fresh, refreshing, purple, goodness. Excuse me 7-Eleven, can you do this in Australia please? Okay, favourite meals? This is going to be a tough call. I've eaten god tier for this whole trip. So maybe third was the Nagasaki izakaya, with unzen ham, black natto bomb, and mirin glazed sablefish. On point. So second, let's go Karatsu's izakaya, with that unreal sashimi plate, sizzling beef tongue, and yaki onigiri. Paired no less with local sake in that gorgeous old building. And then first, you already know, is episode 14's Miyazaki beef yakiniku at Kinyuan. Aburi nigiri, galbi, A5 skirt, pork cheek, pure perfection. Made even sweeter by that stranger's kindness to pay the bill. I roll into Fukuoka, back where it all started. Now I'm thinking about that Fukuoka okonomiyaki joint. That really could have made the top 3 list too. Anyway, time to say goodbye to my foldie. Thanks for everything, little guy. We've sure had a time. Like Karatsu to Itoshima. Across bridges, through forest, into the coast. Great little ride. Then of course the Kajiki to Kagoshima route, with Sakurajima's volcano looming in the bay. Absolutely beyond stunning. But my favourite would have to be that ride, after I ate the lobster, that was just too fresh, man. Azamui to Saiki's spirited away tunnels, coastal towns, single carriage trains, and otherworldly cement works. Interesting, quaint, stunning. Cycling paradise. Now it's to the harbour, and I'm catching a 6-hour ferry to Busan, South Korea. Restaurants closed, so it's vending machine gimbap and instant noodles. Have you started to receive all those postcards that I've been sending? They're probably still in the mail. I wonder if I have a favourite. It's a tough one because Kyushu is just too stunning. But let's try. So third place, and it's Sakurajima for nature. And then in second, let's go Okawachiyama for culture. And my favourite, it has to be Nagasaki Viewpoint for nature and culture. But what's your favourite? Let me know in the comments. So that's it, time to say goodbye. If you enjoyed this series, let me know. I could go again in Shikoku for more foldy and Japan and izakaya. Or if you have a foldy writing suggestion, let me know and I'll see what I can do. So, farewell. Tucker, anything to add? How about a sign off? So that's it. I returned the bike yesterday to Fukuoka and now I'm on the ferry heading across to Busan. Really great trip, really nice way to explore Japan because the infrastructure's just made for it, I guess. And the bikes, I guess they suffered on the mountain passes, and I certainly suffered on the mountain passes, but all in all, a really fun experience and good to burn a lot of calories, and so I got to eat a lot of food. And I'd recommend that if you're fit and you don't mind to suffer a bit, get a foldy in Japan and go for a cycle around. Really, really great experience. But to be honest, 2.5 weeks was pushing it. Last couple of days I felt very fatigued. I'm very happy today that I can just sit on this ferry and do nothing for the 6-hour crossing. Not heaps happening on this ferry, so it's a good opportunity to just have a chill. All right, with that said, I'm gonna go back down into my cabin and get a few more hours sleep. All right, take it easy.